Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're diving into another full week of Bold and the Beautiful drama, and this one had that slow burn intensity fans know all too well. Throughout the week of December 8th through the 12th, 2025, we saw quiet tensions rise, unexpected conversations shift the tone, and a few subtle moments that might end up having much bigger consequences down the line. Even when things seem calm on the surface in Los Angeles, there's always something simmering underneath, and this week definitely kept that energy alive. Whether you're all caught up or you missed an episode or two, don't worry. We're here to break down the overall vibe, the emotional beats, and those little hints the show loves to drop that could shape the story moving forward. It was one of those weeks where character choices felt extra meaningful, and where certain interactions left fans wondering what's really coming next. If you enjoy staying on top of the momentum, the shifts, and the mystery within each storyline, you're definitely in the right place. Every week we take a step back and look at the bigger picture so you can keep up with the drama without feeling overwhelmed. Before we jump into all the standout moments, make sure to like the video, leave a comment below, share this with other Bold and Beautiful fans, and of course, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a recap, breakdown, or weekly update. On today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, tensions within the Forrester family reached a breaking point as Ridge officially forced Eric into retirement. What should have been a moment of respect and transition instead became a painful confrontation. Eric, hurt and blindsided, pushed back with everything he had, refusing to accept a future where he no longer creates. In the end, he gave in to Ridge's plan, but not without making it clear that this decision cut deeply. Meanwhile, Steffi stumbled upon Eric's newest designs, and what she found left her stunned. The work was brilliant, fresh, sharp, and undeniably Forrester. It raised a powerful question: how could Ridge possibly want to silence that kind of talent? Steffi grew even more confused as she watched her father push Eric aside despite the quality of his designs. The family divide widened as Brooke backed Ridge's decision, convinced he was doing the right thing for Eric's health and the stability of the company. But Donna stood firmly with Eric, refusing to let him be dismissed or diminished. Her loyalty added even more fire to an already explosive situation. As the dust settles, the future is far from clear. Will Eric obey Ridge, or find a way to keep designing in secret? Will Ridge's true motivations come to light? And will Steffi step forward and take a stand after witnessing her grandfather's genius firsthand? One thing is certain: this battle for control, legacy, and respect is only just beginning. On this intense Tuesday in Los Angeles, the Forresters and Logans found themselves pulled deeper into a storm of loyalty, legacy, and love. The day began with a blow to Sheila Carter, who arrived believing, hoping, that redemption had finally opened its doors to her. But Deacon had no good news to offer. With an apologetic but firm resolve, he told her she would not be invited to Hope and Liam's wedding. Not this time, not after everything. Sheila's face said it all: shock, hurt, disbelief. She clung to the fact that she saved Steffi's life, convinced it earned her a place at the table. But the decision was final. And beneath her heartbreak simmered something much more dangerous. Meanwhile, at Forrester Creations, a different kind of heartbreak unfolded. Ridge made the call no son ever wishes to make. He forced Eric into retirement. He insisted it was out of love, out of fear for Eric's declining health. But Eric didn't hear concern. He heard dismissal. He heard the door to his life's passion closing. Donna tried gently, lovingly, to soothe him, but the wound was deep, and the frustration even deeper. Eric was left questioning whether Ridge had made a terrible mistake, and whether he himself had lost everything that made him who he is. Across town, Hope and Liam moved steadily toward their big day. Their excitement was real, warm, and grounded. Beth officiating was the perfect final touch to their union. But even in their happiness, tensions lingered. The guest list was tightening, paparazzi were circling, and Sheila's absence cast a long, complicated shadow neither of them wanted to revisit. As Ridge wrestled privately with guilt, wondering whether he had been too forceful, too quick, he found comfort in Brooke, who reminded him that stepping in for Eric's well-being wasn't betrayal, it was love. And though Eric regretted some of the harsh words he fired back at Ridge, the fracture between father and son felt both fragile and profound. And then, there was Sheila, still reeling, still desperate to feel seen. Her desire to make a public statement about her relationship with Deacon only added fuel to the emotional fire. Yet even Deacon, torn between loyalty and family, refused to jeopardize Hope's happiness. As the day ended, nothing was settled. Eric's next move could reignite a war over the future of Forrester. Sheila's growing resentment could become combustible, and Ridge's attempt to protect his father might be the very thing that pushes Eric away. In true bold and beautiful fashion, the calm before the wedding is proving to be anything but calm, because every choice made today is setting the stage for tomorrow's fallout. On this unforgettable day in Los Angeles, the Spencer mansion became the heart of celebration as Hope and Liam finally exchanged vows, sealing their long, winding journey with a ceremony filled with love, gratitude, and a renewed sense of family. Beth, standing proudly as their officiant, brought an emotional touch that reminded everyone just how far this family has come. Deacon, full of pride, walked his daughter down the aisle and later extended a genuine olive branch to Liam, proving that healing is possible even in the most complicated relationships. But not everyone was in attendance. Ridge, weighed down by guilt and tension, intentionally avoided the wedding to spare himself another confrontation with Bill. His absence didn't go unnoticed, and Steffi pressed him for answers, sensing there is far more emotional fallout from Eric's forced retirement than he wants to admit. Across town, the storm clouds gathered around Sheila Carter. Furious over not being invited, she confronted Taylor with blazing intensity, insisting she deserved a place at the celebration. Taylor stood firm, warning Sheila against causing trouble, but the exchange only fueled Sheila's resentment. Her anger simmered beneath the surface, hinting that she is far from finished and may already be crafting her next move. Douglas's return from Paris added a spark of joy to the wedding, delighting Hope and bringing a sense of completeness to the event. His presence underscored the theme of family unity, something deeply cherished amid the surrounding chaos. And yet, underneath the romance and reunions, the fractures remain. Ridge continues to grapple with the consequences of sidelining Eric, while Sheila lurks as a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Hope and Liam step into their new chapter with optimism, but the shadows circling the Forresters and Spencers promise that peace will be temporary. In true bold and the beautiful fashion, the wedding may have ended, but the drama is only just beginning. Hope and Liam's wedding day unfolded like a long-awaited fairy tale at the Spencer mansion, where love, family, and redemption all seemed to converge in one unforgettable moment. Surrounded by the people who have watched their journey twist and turn for years, the couple finally said, "I do," sealing a bond that has survived heartbreak, loss, growth, and countless challenges. Their daughter Beth officiating the ceremony added a deeply emotional touch, reminding everyone how far this family has come and how much they've overcome to arrive at this joyful day. For a brief moment, it felt as though peace had settled over Los Angeles, hope renewed, love restored, and a sense of unity filling the air. But behind the celebration, emotional storms continued to swirl. Ridge, carrying the weight of recent decisions and years of complicated history, approached Eric with a sincere apology, one filled with vulnerability, acknowledgement, and gratitude. He admitted that everything he has accomplished was built on the foundation Eric created. And yet, despite the softness in his voice and the raw honesty in his words, the tension between father and son remained unmistakable. Their relationship is cracked but not shattered, strained but not beyond repair. Whether this apology becomes a turning point or merely another moment lost in the push and pull of their pride still remains to be seen. Meanwhile, another story quietly reached its boiling point. Taylor confronted Sheila, standing firm in her boundaries and refusing to entertain a friendship built on manipulation, blurred lines, or emotional shortcuts. Taylor's refusal was firm, clear, and protective, not only of herself but of everyone Sheila touches. And Sheila felt the sting deeply. Being left off the wedding guest list, being denied connection, and being reminded once again that she is on the outside looking in. All of it fueled the very sense of rejection and resentment that has driven so many of her past choices. Her frustration is rising, her temper simmering, and her next move could easily shake the peace the Forresters and Logans are trying so desperately to hold on to. As Hope and Liam step into married life with optimism and a renewed sense of purpose, unresolved conflicts continue to cast long shadows around them. Ridge and Eric's bond teeters between healing and heartbreak. Sheila hovers at the edges of the family, wounded and unpredictable. And the newlyweds, glowing with happiness today, may soon face challenges they never expected. Because in this world, where love and loyalty are constantly tested, Every apology has consequences, every boundary sparks a reaction, and every new beginning invites a new wave of drama. And for the families of Los Angeles, the next chapter is only just beginning. This episode of The Bold and the Beautiful was filled with emotion, surprises, and major turning points that could shape the future of several relationships in the Forrester empire. Liam and Hope's wedding reception set a warm and celebratory tone, with heartfelt speeches, champagne toasts, and meaningful moments that highlighted just how much love and support surrounds the newly married couple. Beth did a beautiful job officiating the ceremony, making the day even more special and personal for their family. The reception speeches added depth and emotion to the celebration. Will's words showed his genuine pride and love for Liam and Hope, while Dickie expressed sincere gratitude for being included in such an important moment. Deacon's speech stood out as especially touching, as he reflected on his past and expressed gratitude that his children have taken the best parts of him forward in their lives. Brooke's welcome of Hope into the family was full of warmth and emotion, reinforcing the strong bond between mother and daughter and the significance of this union. Just as the celebration reached its peak, Bill stunned everyone by proposing to Katie right there at the reception. His spontaneous decision shifted the mood instantly, leaving Katie visibly caught off guard and raising questions about whether this bold move was driven by love, impulse, or something deeper. Her unanswered response added a layer of tension that contrasted sharply with the joy of the wedding. Meanwhile, away from the festivities, Eric Forrester made a life-changing decision by choosing to step back from Forrester Creations. Handing control over to Ridge and Brooke marks the end of an era and opens the door to potential power struggles within the company. This move could have serious consequences for Steffi and the future direction of the fashion house, setting the stage for new conflicts and shifting alliances. Overall, the episode balanced romance with uncertainty, celebrating love while introducing major questions about the future. With personal relationships and professional power dynamics both in flux, the fallout from these events is sure to bring plenty of drama in the episodes ahead. Add, like, comment, share and subscribe YouTube style. If you enjoyed this recap, be sure to like the video, leave your thoughts and predictions in the comments, share it with other Bold and the Beautiful fans, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss future recaps, discussions, and all the latest soap opera drama.